Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Kai. Kai was a curious and spirited child, always eager to explore the world around him. From a young age, he felt a deep sense of longing within him, a yearning for something greater than the simple life he knew in the village. Part 1. As Kai grew older, his desire for purpose and meaning only intensified. He would often wander into the woods, losing himself in the beauty of nature and the mysteries it held. One day, as he sat by a babbling brook, a wise old sage appeared before him. The sage smiled kindly at Kai and asked him, "What is it that you seek, young one?" Part 2. Kai hesitated for a moment before replying, "I seek my purpose in this world. I long to know why I am here and what I am meant to do." The sage nodded thoughtfully and beckoned Kai to follow him deeper into the forest. Along the way, the sage shared stories of his own journey to discover his purpose, of the trials and tribulations he had faced, and the wisdom he had gained along the way. Part 3. As they reached a clearing at the top of a hill, the sage pointed towards the horizon where the sun was setting in a blaze of colors. "Look towards the sky, Kai, and tell me what you see," the sage said. Kai gazed up at the sky and saw a flock of birds soaring high above, their wings outstretched in freedom. "I see birds flying towards the unknown, unafraid and full of purpose," Kai replied. Part 4. The sage smiled and said, "Just like those birds, you too have a purpose to fulfill in this world. Your purpose may not always be clear, but if you listen to your heart and follow your instincts, you will find your way." Kai felt a sense of peace wash over him, a newfound clarity dawning within his soul. Part 5. From that day on, Kai embarked on a journey of self-discovery and exploration. He traveled far and wide, seeking out new experiences and challenges that would help him grow and evolve. Along the way, he encountered people from all walks of life, each with their own stories and lessons to share. Part 6. Through his adventures, Kai learned that purpose was not something to be found outside of himself, but rather something to be cultivated from within. He discovered that his purpose was not just a destination to reach, but a path to walk each day with intention and passion. Part 7. As Kai grew older, he became known far and wide for his wisdom and compassion. People would seek him out for guidance and solace, drawn to the light that shone from within him. Kai had found his purpose in being a source of inspiration and hope for others, a beacon of light in a world sometimes shrouded in darkness. Part 8. In the twilight of his years, Kai sat by the same babbling brook where his journey had begun so many years ago. As he listened to the gentle murmur of the water, he reflected on the twists and turns of his life, the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and failures, and in that moment of quiet contemplation, he knew that his purpose had been fulfilled. Part 9. For Kai had come to understand that purpose was not a destination to be reached, but a journey to be embraced. It was the moments of doubt and uncertainty, the challenges and obstacles, that had shaped him into the person he had become. And though his path had not always been easy, it had been filled with meaning and fulfillment. Part 10. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the land, Kai closed his eyes and smiled. He knew that his purpose had been to live a life of compassion, kindness, and love, and in that simple yet profound realization, he found peace. In conclusion, through the story of Kai's journey to discover his purpose, we are reminded that purpose is not a fixed destination, but a fluid and evolving path. It is not something to be sought outside of ourselves, but rather something to be nurtured and cultivated from within. By listening to our hearts, following our instincts, and embracing the challenges that come our way, we can find our true purpose and live a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. So let us all embrace our unique journeys, knowing that our purpose is not just a destination, but a way of being in the world.